here's our grid, and this just has virtual scrolling set up. It could be paging, sorting, any sort of AJAX type of interaction. But as I start scrolling here, you'll notice here's my little AJAX waiting GIF, my little indicator, and that's how it works within the grid. Now the AJAX indicator is available not only for the web data grid, but also the web data tree, the web hierarchical data grid, the web dropdown, and so there's a number of different ways that you can work it within some of our existing controls. So getting it set up within the grid is pretty simple, and so let's drop into Visual Studio so I can show you how to do it. So basically what we have on this page is just a standard web data grid. I've got 3 columns on here. I've got the ID, first name, and last name of the person class. Set auto-generate columns to false. That's not really necessary for what we're doing, but this way you can kind of just get an idea of what's being set up. And then, like I said, all you really need is any sort of AJAX type of interaction happening. In this case, I just set up the virtual scrolling because it's really easy to do that. So outside of the behaviors, the next thing that I want to do is just add into the grid the AJAX indicator. And I can go right here, and really I can just set a location, and we could just say top center. And at this point, be done. So now when I scroll here, you can see the indicator right there for top center. Now, if you remember, my image was a little bit different from what we have here. This is the default image that comes with the control, the little arrows that are spinning around. So you can customize it even further to say that you want to give it your own image. So you can say the image URL, in the case of this application, would be NA20092 images AJAX loader. Now let's also change the location here. Instead of the top center, let's call this middle center. And so now instead of the default image, I have the new one that I have available in this application. That's really all there is to adding the AJAX loader to the web data grid. So the only other thing you might want to know about is that if you want one of those custom images, if you go to ajaxload.info, you can come in here and choose all kinds of different loader icons. You can select it. You can choose what color you want, and on and on. I'm sure this is going to turn out to be really super ugly, but you kind of get the idea. You can tell it you want a transparent background, and build a loader GIF for anything that you need. So that should get you started in getting your AJAX indicator set up for just about any one of the controls that needs it.
Infragistics. On the web at infragistics.com.